Hey, 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 hey. It is Wednesday. And I haven't started my podcast yet, but I'm, deliberating. I kind of would like to do it with you guys, right? So that's the plan. But, yeah, and then I'm going to have topics, like once a week I'll, and I'll ask you guys at the end of the show. We'll, do an hour show or something. Maybe an hour and a half. Depending on how long people are really into it, we can go longer. I don't have time restrictions. I'd like my mom to be involved. I'm going to bring her home soon. I'm excited. Um, so, that's part of me fasting and doing all these exercises and craziness is I want to be really strong, to help her and be a really good caregiver for my mom. I got into a lot of pain with arthritis in my hip, and I just got to get over that hump. What the chiropractor said, he said, I hate to put it to you like this, but it's the glutamus maximus and all those attaching muscles have atrophied. I said, did you say the word atrophy? And he's like, yes, on that side because you babied it so much. I'm like, oh no. That was like, to hear that word was so horrible. Excuse me while I adjust my bra. All right, we're going to toke. I'm so excited because tomorrow's the 1st, and they cut us in California, but all over the country, everybody who was getting extra money for food was cut. So those people on disability. So mine went from like 200 almost 350 to 150. So you can imagine I was freaking out. So that was part of my fast too, is I thought, okay, let me just really lean up and and I don't want to be nice. I don't have to clean so many dishes because I won't be cooking. So you guys, there I am again cooking crazily. Here's some of my bouquets from the other day when I volunteered my time to help with cleanup, and they didn't really need cleanup because they only did like a 2-hour. I've got some coconut rice with paprika and chili and some Yukon potatoes. Well, those are red. What are they called? I forget what those are called. And then I did some greens with red onion, garlic from my garden, and some beans from scratch too, with big, huge chili pods that are going to break down here. And a little bit of meat from the barbecue for Queenie's dinner. So, which was super good beef. You can see I'm just like going over bills, what I need to do. I really worked on the house. Now, I cooked, which I wasn't going to. I was like, damn it, don't cook. But here's the other large bouquet that I made for the veterans. It was like a 2-hour event, and then, they kind of, everyone went to the bar, and I said, well, let me decorate the bar. So the bar became this snazzy bar. I lost that little clip there, so if it looks a little funky, my window. This is the one I'm going to take to Mom tomorrow. Look, it's 3 p.m. And it's windy, but it's blue skies. I'm so happy. Look, I have a little bird bath. My little Joy, my kitty over here, being Mr. Snazzy Boy. How's it going, boy? Gandolfino. Here, let me move this, honey. You don't need that right in your face. That's not necessary. Sorry about that. That's my phone. My freaking old school phone here. Was my mom's, and it's not the best phone in the world, but once I get her home, I'll get something better. Queenie is being Miss Cutie. Hi, honey. It's just starting to get warm. There she is. It's starting to get warm enough for my starts to... Oh, I'm going to hurt my screen. The compost. You guys saw my beds. It's really windy. But look at the onions and the squash and all my little starts coming up. I've got a bunch. Whoops. I'm going to break my window with my big old shovel. It's a good shovel. So I think this was my mom's shovel. Man, they don't make shovels like this anymore. Hi, babe. Almost done, honey. Almost done to serve you your food. Look how gorgeous. There's the woods in the background. My rose. I told you guys the other day I had to clean that up. Look at it, 60 degrees. It's a little, it feels warm compared. Look at that cute little corner. The day bed. Isn't that adorable? And cleaned all this up, vacuumed, threw Queenie out and said, okay, be a Pyrenees Shepherd outside. I can't take it anymore. No, let me pull this back a little bit. If it'll let me, maybe it won't. So yeah, our library, I dusted, cleaned. I gotta go on the top and dust up there, but I got a lot of cobwebs and found a huge spider. This, again, the catch-all. Gotta deal with that. I still gotta wash this because this is where Gandalf comes in. So this is his little... My neighbor put in all those nice winter vegetables on that side. See how it's barely getting sun because it's the north flank of the house. Clean, doing laundry, crazily. This is my room, which I'm still debating whether just to give this to Mom. I don't really want to. I kind of want to just have my relaxation time. But I'm tempted. I know, I have to paint that ceiling. Did you guys see how that... The guy that lived here like 17 years, and he smoked heavily. Mom also smoked heavily. So, yeah, it's a problem. It's a freaking problem. There's the commode right there, so she could easily go from here to there, you know, if she gets stronger. So then I finally decided, well, I'll just freaking give Mom the bed. That way she has her privacy. And, I'll miss my big bed, but I think it's the best idea. And then I clean. Are you going outside, baby? Come on. Jump. Good boy. Good jump, honey. Good jump. All right, bye. Hello, kitty. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, look at my darn... I gotta find the little thing that holds my thing. I'll show you guys my table real quick. Oh, so I go backwards on the... Oh, there we go. So namaste, you know, meditation. I'm working on some of my art, my illustration art. I'm going to redo some of my cards. These are just kind of messed up a little bit. They're old, but I can make copies. And, of course, I'm the artist, so I'll just make it. And then these are just, like, bills I'm going through, Mom's medications, what she's on, what they're all for. Those are all the cookbooks and deep state investigations. All of that's Native American studies. And then my books, my brother Lincoln just came and... honey, don't cry, because... Did you hear that boy crying at me? Okay, so anyway, I tell you, boys can get on our nerves. I don't know, my daughter never was quite so bad, but if a boy starts crying, I get upset. Honey, why were you crying? Were you hungry? What do we need to do for you to make you happy? What? Huh? You want to snuggle with Mom? He probably wants to watch a movie. We're still kind of like Memorial Day weekend seems to like be extending. It's nice. Well, we're just getting warm. So I think here in the northern hemisphere, people are getting excited, you know, up by Oregon. You know, it's just starting to get warm enough. We can go out in our gardens. A lot of times you can't put in gardens till June 1st, and there's no time for corn. So we bring our corn in from hotter areas that are further inland. We can't grow it here. Never could. Mom and I would attempt it, but you'd have to start everything in January under lights and then transfer it up to the greenhouse and stuff like that. Anyways, this is for YouTube too, just to introduce people. This is Alicia Balasa, Chronicles of Alicia Balam. I'm also on Instagram as my given name, Alicia Balasa, and Facebook. There's 2 accounts. One's my old one I had for 10 years, and when the pandemic happened, They didn't like my politics, and I'm sitting in a workman's comp attorney made, judgment, final judgment, payout, and my phone just started burning up. It wasn't this one. I had to replace it. It was crazy. So it was funny. The attorney was like, "Do you want me to remove it from the room?" I'm like, "Yeah, this thing could like totally blow up on us." Plus, I guess I tried to turn it off because I was worried it was being recorded, and it was like kind of a, settlement hearing. So we were working it out between me and the lawyers, and trying to come to a settlement. So it was kind of weird. So then the pandemic happened. We're just like, boom. And then I found out my mom fell. So it was like 2020 was like all these crashing things were coming down around, and me really worried about my mom. So she got transferred to Granada, and I could have brought her home. I'm a nursing assistant, and it was like she should have come home then. But it's okay. God has a reason. I needed to clean this place really, really well. And as I said, I still need to paint. Because the guy that lived here before my mom smoked cigarettes, and then my mom smoked cigarettes, and it was a lot of years of heavy smoking in here. Like almost 40 or something. And I quit 19 years ago. 2004, when I had surgery on my neck from that horseback riding accident, which is how I probably hurt my hip. So, yeah, I was horse crazy. All right, I love you guys. Besos. So, yeah, probably I'm going to do a Thursday podcast, because Thursday, I really love Thursdays. So, I'll just kind of, Wednesday is my day when I'll prepare the house for the weekend, and, maybe I'll do it Friday. That'll give me, in case I have to do laundry, I get caught up. But Friday, I want to have the house ready every weekend, in case family comes to visit my mom. Keep it shut up. Love you guys. Besos. Talk to you soon.